Here's the roadmap that my wife and I use to get out of debt. Here we go. Step number 1, understand your past, especially if you're married. What is your family history? What tendencies might they have had? Do you have those tendencies? Did they spend too much or too little? You need to take these things into account and how your spouse takes these things into account in order to effectively move forward in the future. The reason is that getting out of debt is just as much a mental and emotional game as it is a logical one. So take care of this first. Step number 2, master the present. You have to get everything onto the table. Understand where your finances are, all of your expenses, all of your income, what has actually been going on a monthly basis over the last 3 to 6 months at least. This is going to take a few hours, but it is so worth it, and it's absolutely vital because unless you know where you are, you don't know how to get to where you're trying to go. Rent, food, car payments, subscriptions, utilities, all of these things are vital to know where your money is going. Once you have all of that on the table, organize it into categories. Step 2.5, take a breath. Okay, many people could get out of debt simply by biting the bullet and following step 3. Lower your living expenses. First off, you gotta focus on the big things. I'm not talking about a 50-cent coupon. I'm talking about things like your housing, your car, are you over-insured? And you may be thinking, Andrew, I don't have any wiggle room in those things. Have you leveraged your network to try to find solutions to those big problems? Is it possible that there's somebody at your church or in a local community that has a basement apartment where you and your family could live for a couple months while you eliminate this debt? Several years ago, we moved from a normal apartment to a basement apartment of a friend that saved us so much money every month that we are able to directly apply to our debt. Is it possible that you need to downsize your car? Imagine not having to make a car payment. If you sold your car and you bought one that gets you from point A to point B, that's money. Get this phrase stuck into your head. Net passive income. What are the things that are drawing money from your account every month? Minimize those. And what are the things that are adding to your account every month? Maximize those. Could you lower your monthly expenses by taking a look at all of the little subscriptions that are adding up every single month using a tool like ScribeUp? Here's the thing. Step 3 takes humility, and it's hard. I get it. But you have the power to choose your problems, so choose wisely. Step number 4, liquidate. Make as big of a dent in your debt by selling everything that you're not using. If you don't have any use for it in the next 6 months, sell it. If you've not used it in the last 3 to 6 months, sell it. If you haven't used it in the last 12 months, absolutely freaking sell it. You've traveled around the sun for a year with this thing, and it's not helped you at all. It's not gonna help you in the next year. Sell it and just get it out of your life. Again, focus on the big things, your cars, your workout equipment, your toys that you don't need. Make some money and simplify your life in the process. Number 5, invest in yourself while raising your income. The first part of this is upskilling. You need to figure out what kind of career will be able to fulfill your ikigai. It's a concept that means what you love to do, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can get paid for. If there's a job that fits all 4 of those things, focus only on that thing. The second part of step 5 is to actually start learning that thing. Get a job driving for Uber Eats, for Uber, for DoorDash, something that you can listen to podcasts to educate yourself in that field. This is a little 1-2 punch to be able to maximize your earning potential. If you want a list of my favorite podcasts, I have it listed below in the description. Step number 6, leverage incessantly to gain stability. Leverage your time. See if you can land that higher paying job. Leverage your money. It's no good just having your money sitting in a checking or a savings account. Use that money to obviously pay off debt, but any money that you have left over that you have in an emergency fund, put it into a high interest savings account at least, just so that it's earning money. Leverage to be able to catapult yourself to success. Once you've leveraged your time and your money, step number 7 is to build something for yourself. It could be drop shipping, it could be building online courses, it could be writing ebooks, anything that is your business, something that you have control over and that you can scale. That is going to help you continue to increase your earning potential down the road. So there you have it, the 7-step process to getting out of debt fast. A lot of people could get out of debt in step 3. Steps 4, 5, 6, and 7 are gravy on the top to help get you past that point if you're not quite there yet. If you have any questions or thoughts, feel free to reach out to me in the comments below. I'd love to chat with you. And make sure to subscribe, obviously because there's great content here and I'm going to be pumping out more, but also because it makes you eligible to receive a cool Force for Good sticker, totally for free. And as always, get out there, take action, and be a force for good. Peace.